Welcome back to the Fluent Ear. Today, Sam and Jess talk about something we all think about, the future. Listen first, try to catch as much as you can, and then get ready to shadow along. Let's dive in.
Okay, so I've been meaning to ask you this for like a whole week now. What's the actual plan? Where do you see yourself a year from now?
Oh man, straight into the deep questions, huh? No warm up or anything?
You know me, I don't really do small talk. Come on, tell me.
All right, all right. Honestly, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I think I want to move.
Move? Like to a new apartment or move? Like a different city?
Move. Maybe even to another country, if I'm being totally honest.
Wait, seriously? That's kind of a big deal.
I know. It's not a done deal or anything. It's more like this feeling I've had for a while now.
Okay, tell me more. What's driving that?
Work has been fine, you know? It pays the bills. But it's just not lighting me up anymore. I go in, do my thing, come home, repeat. I'm kind of on autopilot.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Exactly. So I'm thinking, if I'm going to feel this way anyway, why not feel this way somewhere new? Somewhere that actually challenges me,
That actually makes a lot of sense when you put it that way.
right? So I've been looking into a few places. Lisbon's on the list. Also thought about Mexico City.
Oh, Lisbon. I've heard so many good things about that place.
Yeah, the cost of living seems more manageable than a lot of other European cities. And the weather is supposed to be amazing.
What about work, though? Would you try to keep your current job remotely or?
That's the tricky part. My company doesn't really do remote for my role, so I'd probably have to find something new.
Hmm, that's a lot of moving pieces. New country, new job, new everything, basically.
I know, it's a little scary if I think about it too much. That's why I'm trying not to overthink it. Just take it one step at a time, you know?
That's probably the smart way. So, what's step one look like?
Honestly, step one is just saving up a proper cushion. Enough to survive a few months without income if things don't work out right away.
Smart. How long do you think that'll take?
Maybe 6 months? 8, if I'm being realistic?
Yeah, I know how that goes. You say 6 months, and then suddenly you've bought 3 plane tickets and a new laptop.
Exactly. So I need to be stricter with myself.
What about you, though? Are you nervous about doing it alone? That's a big shift socially, too.
Yeah, that's honestly the part that worries me the most. Not the money or the job. It's more like, will I actually make friends there? Will I feel isolated?
That's a real concern. Moving somewhere new as an adult is so different from when we were in school.
Right. Back then, everyone was kind of forced to socialize. Now you actually have to make an effort.
Have you thought about how you'd go about that?
I've read that joining expat groups or language exchange meetups helps a lot. Also, co working spaces seem good for meeting people.
That's a good point.
Yeah, the plan is to freelance for a while, build some savings and clients, and then figure out the visa and job situation slowly.
Okay, that sounds less scary than what I originally pictured. You just showing up with a suitcase and no plan.
No, definitely not that. Although some days that does sound kind of appealing.
I bet. What about if it doesn't work out? Do you have a plan B?
Yeah, I've thought about that. Plan B is just come back. It's not the end of the world if I try it for a year and it doesn't click.
That's a really healthy way to look at it. A lot of people get stuck on what if I fail and never even try.
Exactly. Worst case scenario, I get an amazing story and learn something about myself.
That's a great mindset. Okay, what about me? Do I get visitation rights?
Obviously, you're the first person I'm inviting once I get settled.
Good, because I've always wanted an excuse to go to Portugal.
See? This is exactly why I want to do it. Imagine us having coffee with a view of the ocean instead of in this same coffee shop again.
Hey, don't insult our coffee shop. It's got character.
It does. I'm just saying, variety is nice sometimes.
Fair enough. So, besides Lisbon and Mexico City, anywhere else on the list?
I thought about Berlin for a second, but the language barrier feels too intimidating.
Yeah, German is no joke.
Exactly. My Portuguese is at least a little better than my German, which is basically zero.
Same here, honestly. Okay, what's your actual timeline then? Like, when would you actually leave?
I'm thinking, realistically, maybe next spring. That gives me enough time to save, sort out logistics, and also not rush into a decision I might regret.
That sounds reasonable. Not too far away, but not like tomorrow either.
Right. And honestly, having a date, even a rough one, makes it feel more real, you know? Like it's not just this abstract idea anymore.
Yeah, I get that. Once you have a date, it forces you to actually plan instead of just dreaming about it.
Exactly. Speaking of planning, what about you? You've been kind of quiet about your own future plans lately.
Oh, honestly, mine are a lot less exciting. I think I just want stability for a while.
Stability's not boring. Don't say that like it's a bad thing.
No, I know. It's just, compared to moving to another continent, staying in the same city and maybe buying an apartment sounds pretty tame.
Honestly, that's a huge step too, in its own way. Buying property is a massive commitment.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought of it like that.
So what's the plan for that? Are you looking already?
Kind of. I've been saving for a down payment for like 2 years now. I think I'm getting close.
Oh, wow, that's awesome, Sam. You never told me you were that close.
I didn't want to jinx it, honestly. But yeah, I think within the next year, I might actually pull the trigger on something.
That's huge. Do you know what area you'd want to be in?
Probably somewhere close to where I already am. I like this neighborhood, and honestly, moving my whole life around feels exhausting just thinking about it.
Yeah, that's basically the opposite of my plan.
Exactly. We're kind of going in opposite directions here. You want change, I want to plant roots.
That's actually kind of poetic in a weird way.
I guess so. But hey, it works for us, right? We're different, but somehow we still get each other.
Definitely. Honestly, talking this through with you helps a lot. It makes the whole moving thing feel less overwhelming.
That's what I'm here for. Plus, free trip to Portugal eventually, so I'm definitely invested.
There it is. The real motivation comes out.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Okay, but seriously, thank you for listening to all this. It helps to say it out loud instead of just having it swirl around in my head.
Anytime. That's what friends are for, right? Talking through the big scary plans until they don't feel so scary anymore.
Yeah. Okay, I think I actually feel more confident about this now than I did an hour ago.
Good, that's the goal. So, spring, huh? I guess I've got some time to start learning a few Portuguese phrases myself.
Please do, because my Portuguese is currently just obrigado, and that's about it.
Well, that's a start at least.
Barely. Okay, well, thanks again for this. I think I needed to talk it out loud.
Of course. And hey, whatever happens, Lisbon or not, I think it's exciting that you're actually going after something instead of just wondering, what if?
Yeah. Yeah, me too, honestly. Okay, enough about me. Let's actually get some food. I'm starving.
Finally, something we can agree on immediately.
That's it for today's episode. Now it's your turn. Try repeating some of these lines out loud. Pause after each sentence and shadow what you heard. Focus on the natural pauses, the fillers like you know and I mean, and the rhythm of real conversation. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you soon!